Hello guys, good evening everyone. Just for a moment before we start our gameplay, let's check first our live stream. Hopefully the stream already started. So once again, good evening everyone. Oh no, do you have any resources? There is a verification or verifying file integrity now. So once again, good evening everyone and welcome to my live stream today. It's July 13, Thursday 2023, and the time is 7:05 p.m. in the evening here in the Philippines. And we are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And we are playing Genshin Impact. And sorry about the naglo-loading pa yung ating Genshin Impact due to some new resources or update with our Genshin Impact gameplay. So let's see what's our progress for today. Of course, we will proceed on our main quest. I already make some progress early this morning, so tonight we will grind our way to our main quest. Coffee, guys. It's a rainy day, and it's kinda lazy for me to go out. So just for a moment, guys. I'm gonna share also my live stream in some groups. So let's have a coffee. Hot. The coffee is hot, please. It's very hot. And I think we are done sharing in our Facebook page. Now let's proceed to our YouTube. Let's watch our YouTube. Here we go. So we're almost there. We're almost done. Hopefully there's no additional download resources. So here we are. And let's open the door. The portal to Genshin Impact. Here we go. Hello, hi Victoria. How are you? Good day, Victoria. And we're done. We're back. And here we are. I think we're on monster reputation. Okay. I think that's for the ingredients. So for now, let's check our email. There is a new update probably. Update summary to ensure that all travelers have the best possible Genshin Impact experience. Capturing light and shadows. Okay, with the co-op also. Starry Night. And also with the Kyro damage. Okay. So let's check our wish. Because I think I kept some of the I think just for a moment. So we need 5. We also have 3 in our acquainted faith. So what we need right now is intertwined faith. And we have 5, so we're going to buy 5. Hopefully, yes, we have enough. Here we go. Hello, we have 40 level. Nice. Now we can make a wish again. So hopefully we will get Eola or Raven. Also Raven, it's good heavy hitter. Heavy type of sword he's been using. So it's either Klee or Eola. Hopefully we'll get the 5-star. So wish me luck. Here we go. An emerald orb. So that's our first. Let's check for the second one. Here we go. The Twin Tails of Dragon Slayer. Okay. Let's see another one. Slingshot. Okay, we have slingshot. Okay. Let's check for another one. Here we go! Ah, it's Mika again. So it's our third time getting Mika. Mika's gonna unlock his constellation. Harbinger of Dawn. Here we go. Harbinger of Dawn again. Please, character or weapon, 5-star. No, it's a Black Jason. Please, another 5-star, please. Plantated Great Sword. Oh no! I think Emerald Orb is the last one. It's just the same, guys. So it's already been converted. So sad. So we have 3 in here. So we got unlucky for today's video, guys. We have 2, okay. So we have 5 total of 5 acquainted faith. So we will be able to unlock another constellation to our when Starfrost swirl flow frost arrow first stage. Stack. There is a stack. Okay. Here we go. So we have some artifacts, 4-star artifacts. Mastery. I think I have some Pyro build. Blizzard. It's already been used by Gaia. 16. It's already been maxed. It's already been maxed out. So, okay. Now we're done. Let's proceed to our main quest. There are 4 main quests. So, Interlude Chapter 2. Perilous Trail. So we have to complete first the other quest. So probably we'll proceed. They will have to rebuild the I think the Jade Chamber. They're going to rebuild. So let's go. Let's proceed to our main quest. After the battle yesterday, so the Jade Chamber destroyed or sacrificed to defeat the a god, a serpent god. Here we go. So there's no floating castle. Yep, there's no floating castle this time for the Jade Chamber. Ningguang. Oh no, we're dropped. We're dead. Okay,
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement.
What's the important
Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
What?
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project!
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much lately.
Yep.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity.
Yes, it's gonna be a
Lady
huge
Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project.
What?
Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however, still outstanding. They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never even heard of those other 2.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder Cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself.
Oh, nice.
Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of
Procuring them.
if,
Okay.
but of when. I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find. And in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question.
Cheers.
You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
Nice.
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyue Harbor's development plan for next year,
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it
Takes the
first
market.
takes the
Nice.
market.
Haha, what a coincidence. I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some Plostrite just the other day. So excuse me all, but, I have some business to do.
Hong Fei.
no. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal! Let's get involved!
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think?
Interested?
Interested?
Yep, we're very interested.
Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you about how to run a business! Then we'll never be short of Mora ever again!
Of course. But how much information I share with you will depend on your performance. The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please take them there. I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person.
Ningguang is a,
When you do arrive,
is a very
please seek
busy
out my
person.
secretary. Remember, this is a race against the clock. A rare opportunity presents itself to you. Do not let somebody else snatch it from your grasp.
Okay.
Ningguang seems
See
super
you soon,
busy.
Ningguang.
Come on, we better get going. First, we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh? Look! It seems like there's something kind of fishy going on over there.
Let's see
Ma'am,
what's up
you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to
it's
me.
Cairo.
I can see that you're easily gonna win this procurement contest Lady Ningguang has set up. As it happens, we have some information about the materials that I
Design.
really think might interest you. Come on, let's find somewhere a little more private, and we can get down to brass tacks.
No, I don't need it.
Ah, don't be like that. Hey, come on, don't go! Why don't you stand there after her? Oh, right, yeah.
Oh no, they are following. Episode chapter 1, the crane returns to the on the wind.
You hear
Okay,
that?
here we go.
They said they had some useful information. Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.
Okay. So that is quiet fire. They're done?
Ah, children, come, come. You've arrived at just the right moment. I've been looking for you.
Oh, what is it, Granny? Need any help?
Oh, no, no. You've done so much for Liyue Harbor already. I could hardly ask for more. In fact, my old friends and I have been putting our heads together to think of what sort of gift we might give you in return.
Oh, nice gift.
A gift? For Paimon?
Oh, child, you are so very modest. Uncommonly so, even. But you mustn't decline this gift. I simply won't allow it. When you traversed my old teapot in search of the cleansing bell, I heard your little friend mention that you often camp out in the wilds.
Who's little friend? Who's that?
That simply won't do. Especially since I imagine you still have a very long journey ahead of you. Fortunately, I have not yet grown so old as to see my subspace creation abilities atrophy. Oh, did my friends never mention that to you?
Who's friend?
Well then, it is a blessing we old folks once received from Rex Lapis, part of our illumination, if you will. I will not go into too much detail, but subspace creation is the
nice.
ability to create a small, autonomous pocket world.
Autonomous pocket world.
The teapot that you entered previously was a little trinket created using that ability.
So, in the eyes of an Adeptus, creating a magic teapot world is just child's play, huh?
Oh, indeed, the teapot is nothing to boast
We'll be
of.
able to build our own.
One such as
I
myself
think it's
must
our
depart
own
from this realm to create a
house
world
or
of one's
furnitures.
own. Rex Lapis, on the other hand, moved mountains and seas. That is what one might call an exercise of true power. But that's enough nostalgia for now. The gift that I have prepared for you just requires a few final materials to add the finishing touch.
That's right! Finding stuff's what we're good at, after all.
Oh, settle down now, children. There's no need for you to go running
Heather,
hither
Heather.
and thither. I have already
Heather.
found a fleet-footed youngster to prepare what I need. What's more, I doubt that you would know how to find the materials I am searching for. Some of them are very rare indeed these days. Well, for starters,
Shimmer soil
I
from the
require
banks
some shimmer
of
soil from the
Dihua
banks of
Marsh.
Dihua
Only-
Marsh.
only found
Back in the day,
most
it could only be
profusely.
found where the glazed lilies thrived most profusely. You would have to dig downward, following the roots of the glazed lilies, and if you were lucky enough,
of shimmer.
you just might find a
soil
small
there.
patch of shimmer soil there. But almost no one has been able to find shimmer soil in this manner since Dihua Marsh came to be the way it is today. Even more difficult to find is smaragdus jadeite, which must be chiseled from the rock of the chasm. Or so it used to be. Ever since the Blackcliff Forge opened for business, they've slowly but surely stripped the mines all but completely bare of it. In any case, smaragdus jadeite is an adepti treasure, and the adeptal power within is not something that most humans can withstand. Extended contact with it is, in fact, harmful to humans. Goodness knows if that child will succeed in finding these items.
Well, since you're an Adeptus, Granny, the person you asked for help, they must be an Adeptus
Maybe
too,
so.
right?
Yes.
MCG cast
I suppose
mic
she
a little
does
solo.
count as an
Is my
adeptus.
mic a little solo? Or I have to
Counts? How come there are so many Adepti in Liyue Harbor?
already
We
max
seem
out
to bump into
my
them all
volume
the
in my
time.
mic?
It feels like even when you go out to eat, you could be sitting
Very
next
low.
to an Adeptus
Is
and
my
never
mic good
even know
now?
it.
Oh,
I have to make
maybe
it
so.
too close.
Who can say?
But thank you,
A fair few of my
MCJ
old
Cast,
friends are rather
for
fond
the
of
criticism.
mundane
Thank you so much.
mortal life, after all.
I'm back, Granny.
Oh,
Oh,
so this is
I
the
don't believe
new
we've met.
character
Ah,
that we'll be able to
allow
unlock.
me to do the honors.
Yan
This
Fei!
child here
Who's this
is
Yan
Yen
Fei?
Fei. She's the one helping run some errands for me.
Oh, I see. Who's this
Yen
Yan
Fei, I believe you already heard of the traveler and his traveling companion.
Of course, who hasn't? Much has been written about you in the Millilith's records. You became one of Liyue's most wanted after the Millilith marked you as a suspect following the incident at the Rite of Dissension. After which, you fought off the Millilith at Julian Karst and made contact with the Fatui, before finally defeating an ancient god together with Granny and her associates, and subsequently being cleared of any and all suspicion by the Chiseng. What a shame. A shame that we didn't meet sooner.
Yanfei. So
If
this
we
is the new
had,
character. I
well,
don't know
I
the
can't
element.
say that I would have been
though.
able to clear you of suspicion immediately, but it certainly would have been less, embarrassing for you. Allow me to introduce myself once more. I'm Yanfei, a legal advisor. Got a legal problem? You can come right to me. Oh, yes, here's my business card. You'll find it has my contact details and office address. Keep it handy.
So
If
she's
you have
a
an urgent
pyrotype
issue, just leave me a note at this address.
from the book
and I almost forgot to mention,
that he
I offer a very
carries.
generous discount for first-time customers.
Thank you. Much better
All
now.
right,
Thank you.
Yanfei,
So I have
all
to
right.
make it close in my
Let's
mic.
get to the business at hand. I do not think these two are in any dire need of legal assistance at the moment. You'll have to excuse Yanfei. She's always been like this, ever the talkative one when it comes to her own affairs.
Here we go.
Paimon was gonna ask the same question.
Is
You
he
seem really different from the ones we've met before.
An Adeptus? I guess. Kinda. My old man said he was one anyway. He mentioned that he once campaigned with Rex Lapis for a long old time, and then after that was all over, he went back and married my mom.
Oh,
They had me, and once I was all grown up, the two of them upped and left on a
that's the
journey,
Granny,
leaving me with
with
Granny
Grandpa.
here.
Oh,
Well,
I
that's
see.
a bit casual for an Adeptus. Aren't you guys supposed to sign solemn contracts to protect Liyue Harbor and all that stuff? What do you mean he just went back to get married?
Well, my dad did say that he'd talked it through with Rex Lapis and that he was fine with it. Even
I
contributed
see.
towards the wedding gift, apparently. Anyway, let's not dwell on that too much. So, Granny, I've gotten a hold of most of the stuff you asked for, except for Smaragdus Jadeite.
Smaragdus
I couldn't
Jadeite.
find any
What?
at all.
The pronunciation.
Is that so? But Smaragdus Jadeite is
Really rather
essential.
Hmm.
Yanfei, are you sure you can't find some other way? They have helped Liyue greatly after all. It is only right that they are duly rewarded.
Duly
I know,
rewarded.
Granny, you've
Okay.
told me 1,000 times already. Well, the chasm's definitely a no-go, but there's still a chance we can figure out some alternative means of procurement.
Probably we're going to
Hold
buy
on a moment. Let me have a look.
Nearsighted.
Whoa,
Is she
that's a
nearsighted?
really thick book. What kind of
Yeah,
things do you read in there?
Most characters
Commercial
have
consultancy.
clothing variation.
Or
Depending on what
Snezhnaya?
vision they
Ah,
have.
found him.
Sometimes hair
Crossel.
color. Oh, I
A
see. Thank
Snezhnayan
you.
merchant who once came to me with some legal queries on certain articles in the legal codices. If my memory serves,
Their hair color.
all of them had to do with rare ores.
Nice.
He mentioned that he was considering
I
acquiring
think
some
we already
Smaragdus
have
Jadeite to make hairpins, and
different
wanted to know if there were any legal
variation
ramifications that he should be
of
aware of.
clothes with
Said he was planning
amber.
to sell them in Snezhnaya. So, I guess I'll go look for him. With any luck, he'll have gotten his hands on some Smaragdus
But other
Jadeite, or
characters we
might
don't
have
have.
an
I
idea
think
of
you
where
have to
we can find
purchase it
some.
with money.
Oh, you want to join me? I suppose that's no problem, but it's best if you just stand by and watch. If you try to get involved,
We
you'll
have
only risk
I
placing yourself
think we
in
have
legal
two
jeopardy.
variations of
Wow, an
kite.
Adeptus imploring
The
us
one
to
we are
avoid
wearing when we are
incurring
gliding.
legal
Kite. I
liability.
think that's kite,
Well,
right?
that's a first for sure. Best we be a little more careful than usual while we're with her.
Okay, we're done. So I think if we have to check our characters, we have some variations. That's profile, right? No. Talents. I forgot where to set up our. I think that's friendship now. No. Here it is. I think we have two variations of Amber. You have the Raider and there's a few difference with the symbol. Black and white here. It's black and white. So this is a 5-star Outrader. And this is the 100% Outrader. Okay. So it's the color at the center is different. So from black and white, the same headband. And yep, had black and white. Also the gloves are different also. So we only have Amber with the different dressing room. So we're going back to follow the information peddlers to figure out. That's a different. I guess this is a
Oversee
different
there!
quest for us.
They're not here.
So we're going to fly here.
Let's keep looking.
So who is this new character that we will be discovering? Mona, Amber, Jin. I forgot the last one. They have free default skin, right?
Well, will you
Outfit.
look at that, ma'am?
I don't
Nowhere
have
left to run.
I
Don't
didn't
worry,
unlock yet
we're not bad
Jin
guys.
and Mona.
You give us some
Probably
Mora,
soon.
we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us,
Oh
huh?
no, Scarlu.
I've already told you.
You're a gambler.
I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Oh no.
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over and nobody getting hurt.
Oh no.
I won't.
No more excuses! Okay, I know you have money. I saw you. Yeah, I saw you.
So you're gonna
Strolling
steal?
into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking a few bites. Then Shinyu at kiosk, then Wanmin restaurant.
Okay. So this
Same story
Scarlu
each
is a
time.
stalker.
You
Stalker.
order all the signature
Stalker.
dishes, take a few bites, then you're on your way again. How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's the loss to you in giving us a little spare change, huh?
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor.
Oh, I see.
But here we are. Perhaps.
So she's a
yes.
Cairo type,
Let's
right?
call it fate.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
Oh, you again.
Millilith? What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business.
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians?
You're
coming with
oh
us.
no.
No, don't be angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
They're gonna be citizens arrest. Unwarranted arrest pala. Yep. They caught on the act. So they will be arrested.
Shenhe,
Shenhe.
Shenhe?
my name.
Is Shenhe. Hello, Shenhe.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe.
So from the
Hi, Miss
design of the ribbon at the back,
Paimon, and this is
she's
Paimon's travel
a
buddy.
Cairo type.
Oh, I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation.
Diffuse. Ooh, it's
I
just
could
like a
have dealt
bomb
with it
diffuse.
myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
You can't do that. That's way
way
too violent.
violent.
This is Liyue Harbor. There are laws against that kind of stuff, you know.
Laws?
Have you not heard of the laws? Oh no.
No. Apparently not.
Really? So how exactly have you...
She's hungry
That would
again.
be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten enough.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other, but only took a small bite of each dish. Then of course you're still hungry. So, anything in particular you're hungry for?
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals. Medicinal herbs?
Medicinal
Kinda hard
herb.
to
So it's a
explain.
silent H
Anyway,
for
Boo Boo
herbs.
Pharmacy's
Not
not
herbs,
far away.
herbs.
Let's take Shenhe
Okay.
there for a big medicinal meal. After all, you can't work on an empty stomach.
Here we go.
Psst. Do you think Shenhe might be an
So
adeptus?
bring Shenhe to the Boo
Seems like it's
Pharmacy.
her first
So
time
it's
in
gonna be
Liyue
on the
Harbor,
top. Nice.
and she doesn't seem to get how things work
Purchase and
here.
medicine. Okay. So
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought your prescription.
Oh no, there's a prescription required.
Ginseng, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
Virgin, I forgot the last one. Ah, okay. I already read that.
Thank you.
So there's no prescription.
She's really eating them!
What? On the front of this? Can you polish yourself?
My hunger has now abated.
Abated.
Thank you. Rather awful. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that remains.
So, how come you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food? If Paimon had enough, Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town and order a whole table of food and eat it all in one go.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious.
Oh,
But
so
should I
she's
return to the
an
mountains,
adeptai.
yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my
Probably.
continued spiritual development. Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountains. That proves it. Paimon knew she was an adeptus.
Yeah, I guess it's right.
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Ooh.
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot! We came out to take part in the Rebuild the
Rebuild
Jade
Jade
Chamber
Chamber.
competition!
So there are two quests that are being
And
mixed
now
up.
we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win! Were you interested in the contest too, Shenhe?
Shenhe?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest.
Oh, so she's gonna
However,
help.
you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance. Oh, don't worry. I ask for nothing in return.
Wow! You really don't have to, but having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
Then let's not delay. I have a plan.
So what's your plan? Okay. There you go.
Great! Paimon bets this is gonna be the awesomest plan ever!
I am not sure whether or to what extent this plan can be classified as
Oh, it's
awesome.
already night time.
I do, however, believe it will be highly effective. We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us. Then, we alone shall become the victors.
You have did it for this
No!
pose.
That is not acceptable! Not by a long shot!
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one-upmanship.
Look, we want to win this competition fair and
square.
okay? Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top of the list and work down. So, for Plostrite...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there. So, it's you.
Baizu.
Baiju?
Baizu.
What are you doing out here?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a
Baizu is
large
an
batch of
animal
wound
type
dressing.
from the
We're running low at the store,
looks
so
of
I came out
his
to fetch
hair.
the ingredients personally.
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing all of a sudden?
I'm not too sure.
Yep,
I did
know.
hear she's
It's-
looking to
she's-
rebuild the
he's not
Jade
an animal
Chamber.
type.
Maybe for its first
It's a
aid on
Dendro.
site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my
Baiju.
customers' personal affairs. Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any of you are looking for part-time work by any chance?
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here though, you seem to know a
Sunset
lot.
Vermilionite.
Have you ever heard of something called Sunset Vermilionite?
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, sunset vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds. It's very rare indeed.
Oh.
As far as the records show, virtually all sunset vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feiyun Commerce Guild would know far more about this than I do.
Okay then, let's go ask at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to you all. And if there's anything further you need from me, just come to the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Boo Boo Pharmacy. So we're done. Yep. Jade Chamber Rising complete, and we're going to proceed to our next quest. There's no education for the next quest. So I forgot. I'm gonna check on the Chasa. Nope. Sunset. Nope. Rui Harbor. Go to the Adventurers Guild. Chapter 2 Interlude. So we're gonna for the interlude, okay. So it's wait. Complete other quest to continue. Okay. So which is complete other quest to continue. So what's our what's our quest though? Cause it's not available. So what quest? Bow keeper. How about this one? Will be reunited. Justice to Buksek. Teapot part 1 to start this quest. Oh no, what's our next quest? Okay, I see it here now. Our character is currently involved in other quests. So we're going to walk on the woods. Okay. Here it is.
Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on.
Okay, that's too far. I think we are in this area. Okay. So okay, so we're going to start our gameplay in talking to Crossel. Hopefully that I pronounce it right. Here we go.
Hello, Mr. Crossel.
Yanfei.
How's business been?
Oh, good, very good. All thanks to your advice, Miss Yanfei.
Miss Yanfei.
What brings you here today?
You're too kind. I was simply doing my job. Now, I believe that the last time we met, you mentioned that you were looking to source some Smaragdus jadeite to make hairpins. Have there been any further developments on this front?
Well, yes. As a matter of fact, in the end, I did acquire a small piece of Smaragdus jadeite and had it fashioned into a pair of hairpins. Miss Yanfei, might I presume that you have an interest in the hairpins? I must apologize. I've already rented them out to a lady named Zhiqiao. If you'd like to inspect them, you may have to wait quite some time.
Wait, isn't Smaragdus jadeite really rare? Aren't you worried about the hairpins getting damaged or lost while they're being rented out?
No, I'm not worried in the slightest, because I signed a contract with Miss Zhiqiao before renting them to her. The contract makes it quite clear that if she loses or damages the item in question, she must compensate me for its full original value. In return, I included a clause that guarantees the Smaragdus jadeite is genuine, with a penalty of 10 times the item's value payable by me to Miss Zhiqiao in the event that it is shown to be a fake.
Guaranteed genuine, with 10 times the value payable if this claim is shown to be false. Yes, these terms are very clear indeed.
Of course. This way, both the client and I have the assurance we need. To ensure fairness, each of us has retained an original copy of the contract.
In that case, might you know where Miss Zhiqiao lives? We'd like to pay her a visit and have a look at the hairpins.
Oh, of course. She wrote her address down when we signed our contract. Here, I'll mark it on your map for you.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Crossel. We'll be off now.
Okay, nice. So we're going to find Miss Zhiqiao. Probably on the top. Yep. Just have to climb it here. Just a shortcut.
Wow, these will come in handy.
But of course, yeah, there she is. Probably I have to climb, make a shortcut on this path. This little more. Oh no. So we are unlucky to get it in here. Here it is. Here we go. Probably she lost it.
Oh, whatever shall I do? Yes, that's me. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do, Monsieur Chow? We understand from Mr. Crossell that you recently rented a pair of hairpins from him.
Nice. Not cross.
My
Crossell.
associates and I are very interested in them. Would you mind letting us take a look at them?
The hairpins? I can't lend them to you right now. I've lost them.
Oh no.
I don't know how it could have happened. I always kept them right by my side, and I hadn't even worn them yet. I spent so much money on them. If I have to pay their original value, My family is in the ore business too, but business has been suffering ever since the chasm was sealed off.
Chasm, not
We now
chasm,
have a
chasm.
backlog of paid-up orders just sitting around, so we've been having to purchase some stock from other ore merchants to complete them. A big banquet is coming up in a few days, and several ore merchants I know of will be there. I need this opportunity to mingle and discuss prices. That's what the hairpins were for, to keep up appearances. I can't have them looking down on me, but now that I've lost the hairpins...
Why does Paimon have a sudden strong sense of déjà vu?
Would you really? I sent a commission to the Adventurers Guild, but I haven't heard anything back from them yet.
Hold on. Don't run off looking for the hairpins just yet. Monsieur Chow, would you let me have a look at the rental contract you signed?
Huh? Well, I mean, sure, I have it right here.
Let me see.
That's right! Yanfei said she's a legal advisor, didn't she? Maybe she can help Juqiao somehow. True, though surely there must be a win-win solution.
Right. I finished reading the contract. The terms are very clear, and they do indeed stipulate that you must pay Mr. Crossell the original value of the hairpins as compensation for the loss. Furthermore, the contract also expressly states that the amount of compensation must take current market prices into account. And given the rarity of Smaragdus jadeite, I fear that the final amount of compensation may end up being
even higher. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
However, all of this is assuming that it is indeed genuine Smaragdus jadeite that was inlaid into the hairpins.
Did you really have to pause before saying that part? Anyway, the hairpins are lost, so how exactly would we be able to find out if the jadeite is genuine or not? Whichever way you look at it, we've got to start by finding those hairpins.
Except that if we found the hairpins, there'd no longer be any need to check whether the jadeite is genuine, would there?
Seems right.
Please, don't trouble yourselves over this. The fact is, I lost the item and I should pay compensation. However much it is, I will have to pay it. Now that it's come to this, I really shouldn't keep Crossell.
Yes, legally speaking, it seems this is the most sensible course of action. But before that, I have some questions about... So hold on a moment, Mr. Chow. When you first touched the hairpins...
What did I feel? Well, I remember that the gemstones set into the pins were perfectly smooth to the touch, like the finest quality jade. My family has seen much jade pass through its hands in the past, so I am quite certain of my judgment in this matter.
Smooth to the touch. No, it's nothing. I just need to re-examine a few things. Let's head over to Mr. Crossell's.
So we're going to investigate. We are going to investigate. Here we go. So we're gonna investigate Mr. Crossell with this kind of matter.
Ah, Miss Yanfei, you've returned. With Miss Juqiao in tow, too, I see. How are the hairpins? I trust you're quite satisfied with them?
About that.
Oh no.
You lost them? Are you serious? Do you have any idea how expensive they were?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Truly, I am. I'll pay the compensation as per our contract. Every last more.
Mora? Do you have any idea what I had to go through to get my hands on that Smaragdus jadeite? I just don't... Forget it. Talking won't bring them back. Since Miss Yanfei is here, I suppose we can just have her estimate the amount that needs to be paid.
No problem. But before I can give an official estimate, I'll need to do a little market research. Ah, yes, and if I may just confirm again, it was in fact genuine Smaragdus jadeite inlaid into the hairpins, correct?
Of course! Genuine article guaranteed, or I pay back 10 times the value.
All right, understood. I'll conduct some market research, and once I'm back, I'll provide an official assessment of the sum owed by Mr. Chow in compensation. Please wait here, Mr. Crossell.
Thank you very much. How could she lose my hairpins? She'd better pay every last mora that they're worth.
Looks like I'll have to find some way to raise that money.
Please wait, Mr. Chow. I have something to discuss with you. It's not convenient to speak here, so let's find somewhere that we can sit and talk in more detail.
Okay. So we are kinda Detective Conan. Here we go. Where she is? That's quite far. If I have to walk, it's gonna be quite far. So here we are.
Miss Yanfei, what is this about? Are you here to tell me how much I owe?
No. What I wanted to talk about is, there is a chance that the ore inlaid on those hairpins may not be Smaragdus jadeite after all.
What do you mean? Are you implying that you already sneaked off and found them?
Obviously not. I'm no adventurer, let alone a member of the guild. I don't run thankless, time-consuming errands for a living. Let's just say I made some deductions. I don't know if Granny told you this, but Smaragdus jadeite is found deep underground and contains very concentrated elemental energy. If mere mortals come into contact with it, well, they'll be sick in the best case. And in the worst case, they could even experience a dramatic change of personality. It most certainly would not be smooth to the touch. Mr. Chow, did you at any time feel unwell while the hairpins were in your possession?
No, not at all. I felt perfectly fine the whole time.
Now that is strange. I noticed earlier that there were elemental traces in Mr. Crossell's vicinity. If I've deduced correctly, he may still have the Smaragdus jadeite in his possession.
If that's the case, we should go confront him right now and expose his dirty scam right to his face!
Absolutely not. If we were to confront him now, there's no way he would admit to it. Eventually, he would find some argument to compel us to leave, and then he'd throw the Smaragdus jadeite into the sea the moment we were gone. After that, he would simply insist that Mr. Chow pay up per the contract. He would lose nothing. Meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and praying that the hairpins do actually still exist somewhere in this world.
So vivid that Paimon thinks it might be experience talking.
Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair share of situations like this, and brute force methods are certainly one way of resolving them. Fortunately, I have far more elegant solutions at my disposal. I'll share them with you in due course.
Well then, since you're so experienced in dealing with problems like this...
Oh, that won't be a problem. But first, Mr. Chow, can I...
Huh? Does there have to be a contract for everything? It feels like Yanfei is even...
These are my formal terms of engagement. Everything prior to now has just been pro bono advice. But for me to investigate any further, I require a written contract. Any work commissioned but not bound by a contract cannot be relied upon.
I understand. Then I will be glad to place the...
No problem. Just sign here, and I'll sign too. Okay? Now write your address here, and then sign on this page as well. And I'll also need your signatures on pages 5, 7, and on the very last page. Finally, if you could just use this ink pad to make a handprint over here.
This contract has so many pages. Paimon's
all right, that should do it. My fees are the same as always, and they're written in the contract. Have a look through and let me know if you have any questions.
I've had a read through. Everything checks out.
Well then, here's your copy of the contract. I will retain the other copy. Not for now, no. Despite how intractable this problem might sound, it will actually be quite straightforward to resolve. I don't believe you have been part of an investigation like this before, in which case, hopefully this should be quite the experience.
Miss Yunfei, I have to ask, why are...
Because, as it happens, I'm currently trying to acquire some Smaragdus Jadeite myself. I noticed strong traces of geoenergy around Mr. Crossel. Whether he actually made it into an item of jewelry or not is a separate matter. But either way, it's a lead. Also, the idea of someone abusing the law to their advantage, I won't stand for it. But again, let's not dwell on this. Let's go to... where can we find someone who processes ore? I've got it! Let's pay a visit to Chateau, the boss of the Jade Mystery. He's a professional when it comes to working with stone and ore. If Mr. Crossel had his ore worked on at all, Chateau would undoubtedly have been his first choice.
There we go.
Why, hello there,
So
honored
now
customers.
to talk a lot
Welcome to...
about this
Oh,
quest.
it's you, Miss Yenfei. Is something the matter? Surely not more spurious claims that my jade betting is rigged and no one can ever win? Oh, I swear on all that is sacred.
No, nothing of the sort. Has a Snezhnyan merchant named Crossel enlisted your ore processing services recently by any chance?
A Snezhnyan merchant named Crossel, you say?
Crossel.
I do remember that. He brought me a piece of ore, claiming that it was Smaragdus Jadeite. That was the first time I'd ever encountered it, so I had no way of telling if it was really Smaragdus Jadeite or not. But if a customer insists, far be it from me to contradict them. He was quite generous with his money, too, so I didn't give it too much thought. I processed the ore as per his request.
Do you have any leftover debris from your work on it?
Why, yes. It was my first time encountering this ore, after all, so I kept a few loose shavings to study myself later. They're right over there, in fact.
Thank you, sir. We'll take a look at them.
So we're going to check it out. It's probably here. Let's go.
Huh? If my eyes don't deceive me, the cross-sections and patterning suggest that these are Smaragdus nephrite shavings.
Nephrite. Okay.
Yes. It's not particularly rare, nor is it especially valuable. It's used to make jewelry all the time. I've heard it said that Smaragdus nephrite is in fact the outer layer of Smaragdus jadeite, though no one's ever proven it.
A thin layer of separation, huh?
If you must see for yourself, try examining these shavings for traces of elemental energy. Smaragdus nephrite is an entirely ordinary ore, containing no elemental energy whatsoever.
Oh, I
Is
see.
that so? Well, we might as well give elemental sight a shot. So, did you find anything? So they really are different. But wait, how come Jichao was able to tell what it was just by looking at the shards? That's pretty awesome.
There's nothing special to it. It just so happens that I've come across a great many of these in my time. These two stones actually look very similar. Someone without a deep understanding of them would find it very difficult to tell them apart. There may be only a subtle difference for the casual viewer, but that translates to an astronomical difference in terms of the market price. And, I'm sure, a significant difference in the cost of having them carved into shape.
All right, let's focus up. We're going off on a tangent.
But never mind, Shirto. Why would Mr. Crossel...
Unusual actions have unusual reasons behind them. Let's take some of these shavings back to Chateau.
Okay. Oh, well, we're gonna talk to Chateau.
Miss Yenfei? Might I be so bold as to inquire,
If you could just confirm for me once more, sir. Mr. Crossell did indeed claim that the ore he brought to your store was in fact Smaragdus Jadeite, did he not?
Did he not?
Yes, that's right. I still have a record of the job with me, in fact. Here. It says quite clearly, 1 chunk Smaragdus Jadeite, uncut.
Then I have no further questions. But could I borrow the processing record and these stone shavings?
Of course. But might I ask why you need them?
Oh, I have my reasons. Yes. Please sign. This document shall serve as signed proof that these stone shavings originated from the, ore that Mr. Crossell brought to your store. Please read it carefully.
Yes, I see. Forgive me for asking again, Miss Yanfei, but might I know the nature of the incident on this occasion?
I wouldn't say there's been an incident, just a minor issue. Thank you, sir. I'll take these with me.
With this hard evidence to back us up, Crossell won't dare try to deny what he did.
On the contrary, this is far from sufficient to build a case. We need to find something a little more compelling. If you want to make jewelry, you need a professional jewelsmith. Let me think. Jewelry. Nope. Aha! Got it! Singsi. She often helps people to find a jewelsmith. Let's go pay her a visit.
Well, that was quick. How come you know so many people?
Because lots of people come to me for legal advice every day. As you know, Liyue Harbor is the city of contracts. And contracts, well, I should say laws, are very important to us. But the amendments made by the Tianquan to our laws are unnecessarily complicated. How can I put this? It just seems like they're hard to understand and impossible to finish.
Probably this quest is all about
such,
investigation.
Legal advisors like myself provide quite the popular service indeed.
So we don't have any battles
of the law.
yet in our
But
stream.
didn't you say that it's hard to understand and impossible to finish?
Yes, well, that's no obstacle because I've memorized all the legal codices.
You
Memorized
memorized
what?
them?
You sound surprised. Knowing the law inside out is a legal advisor's bread and butter, you know? Oh, this has nothing to do with being an adeptus. I just like reading things.
Again, with that casual tone.
Well, that's that then. Let's go look for Singsi.
Singsi. I think I know Singsi. Okay. Mingsing jewelry. I guess we're gonna take a walk probably. That's to. Oh, let's just.
Try your luck betting on
Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this.
It's just a little. Maybe it's the way. Oops, why Beidou's gone? There we go. Gonna take a run and check on here. I guess this the jewelry. Here we go.
Oh, Miss Yanfei, it's you. Has something happened? Did the client from last time
Have no further trouble from then on? Yes, of course. I'm just here to ask you a few questions. Has a merchant by the name of Crossell asked you to put him in contact with a jewelsmith recently?
Crossell? Yes, I remember him. He's a merchant from Snezhnaya, no? Yeah, he came to me with a chunk of something he called Smaragdus Jadeite. The design of the hairpins that he gave me was quite intricate, so it took me some work to find someone who was up to the job. Eventually, I found an older jewelsmith who made them exactly according to his specifications.
Okay.
This order was on hold for a very long time, and only completed quite recently, which is why I remember it so well.
Doesn't seem like there's any evidence to be found here.
Miss Singsi, I'd like for you to confirm for me once more. When Mr. Crossell commissioned you to find him a jewelsmith, did he or did he not assert that the material he presented to you that day was called Smaragdus Jadeite?
Yes, I'm sure of it. The hairpins were made using many expensive materials, and the asking price was quite high, so we had to put this transaction on record with the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Mr. Crossell wasn't very familiar with the necessary procedures, so I filed it on his behalf. I also kept a copy for my own records. See for yourself. The item is called Smaragdus Jadeite Twin Phoenix Pins. The inlaid gemstone is recorded as Smaragdus Jadeite. The document even has the official seal of the Ministry on it.
Thank you, Singxi. Now, could you let me borrow this document?
Sure. It isn't serving much purpose here anyway. I take it then that there's been some more trouble?
Nothing you need to worry about. Just a minor issue. I'll return your document as soon as I'm done with it. Thanks again.
Why is everyone's first reaction always to assume someone or something is in trouble?
I believe we have almost all the evidence we need. We just need to make one last trip. Let's go to Boo Boo Pharmacy to speak with Dr. Baiju.
The weirdo with the snake around his
The
neck?
weirdo.
What do you want to speak to him for?
Because
Weirdo.
only he can provide an authoritative statement confirming that Smaragdus Jadeite is harmful to the human body. Once we have this final piece of evidence in our hands, we can wrap this case up.
Okay, so we are done. And we're going to proceed to Boo Boo Pharmacy. Okay, that's the Boo Boo Pharmacy. Sorry about that. We're going to teleport. We're going to teleport at the top of the hill. And we're going to fly towards the Boo Boo Pharmacy. Here we go. Liyue Harbor. Yep. This guy looks good, guys. I think from Liyue Harbor we're going to Inazuma. I think that is the Electro Archon area. So right now we're just doing an investigation kinda quest.
My, to what do I owe the pleasure? Though I'm afraid that if you're looking for our little Chi-Chi, she's out
Chi-Chi.
gathering herbs. And if it isn't Miss Yenfei as well, now that's an even rarer honor. What business brings you here, might I inquire? Some charlatans peddling ineffectual medicines again, no doubt?
No. I'm here this time to ask if you're familiar with Smaragdus Jadeite.
Smaragdus Jadeite? Why, yes, there is some information about it included in the 6th commentary on the 7 Mountain Treatises. The 7 Mountain Treatises states that this substance springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains and will bring disaster to any mere mortals who touch it. It is abundant in elemental energy, so if someone without a vision is in contact with it for a prolonged period, best case scenario, they fall ill. Worst case scenario, they'll suffer great changes in personality and their illness will only ever get worse.
So that's what happened
Anyway,
to
I'm sure
Crosshair.
you didn't come all this way just to chit-chat.
Because he
Knowing
touched
you,
the,
Yenfei, and given the specific nature of your question, I suppose that
Or
you're about to ask me to write an
probably is doing
official
like that.
affidavit attesting to the pharmaceutical peculiarities of Smaragdus Jadeite?
That is indeed the case. If you would be so kind, Dr. Baiju.
No trouble at all. It's just a single document. Won't take me a moment. I would mention, though, that you are not the only one who's developed a curiosity for Smaragdus Jadeite recently. A Snezhnayan merchant came to ask me about it not long. But after I gave him my reply, his expression shifted to one of remarkable disappointment. I wonder, Miss Yenfei, if you're pressing
You needn't concern yourself about that, Dr. Baiju. Thank you for penning us that document.
You're too kind.
So I guess
Baiju
we
guy is as weird as ever.
understand it now.
Is it just
Because of this item, he's probably kind of change in behavior or personality.
Dr. Baiju's always been like that. Well, we have the evidence we need. Let's go find Mr. Crossel.
Here we go. And I think this is the last one.
Miss Yanfei, have you finished your investigation? I trust you will now be in a position to assess the compensation due.
Yes, my investigation is indeed concluded. I can now provide a final figure for the amount payable.
Wonderful. Well then, please, could you do the honors, Miss Yanfei?
Of course. According to the stipulations of the contract, Mr. Crossel, You must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original transaction price in Mora.
Sure. Wait, what? Me pay her? Surely there's been some kind of mistake, Miss Yanfei.
Not at all. According to my investigations and the material evidence that we've gathered, the substance claimed to be smaragdus jadeite that was inlaid within the smaragdus jadeite twin phoenix pins that you rented out to Mr. Chow was, in fact, smaragdus nephrite. Now, the contract states very clearly that 10 times the price shall be paid should the article not be genuine. Accordingly, you are liable for this sum, which is payable to Mr. Chow in Mora.
Material evidence? What material evidence? Why, Miss Yanfei, you cannot frame me like this. I spent a huge sum to obtain that smaragdus jadeite, and yet you claim that the ore inlaid on the hairpins is somehow fake? I demand to see your evidence.
Indeed. Only a testimony from an expert witness involved in the processing of the ore can serve as an authoritative assessment of whether it is genuine. Traveler, please produce the evidence in question.
Wait. Xiaoming jewelry. I think Bubu Pharmacy is the one.
If we want to determine whether the ore is genuine, we need to start with evidence from the Jade Mystery. This is a processing record from the Jade Mystery, along with stone samples and an affidavit signed by the business owner, Chateau.
Seriously? Even the boss there couldn't differentiate between smaragdus jadeite and smaragdus nephrite. How does this prove anything? In any case, smaragdus nephrite is the outer layer of smaragdus jadeite. So I had him cut away the nephrite, he returned the valuable jadeite core to me, and some nephrite samples remain in the store. What am I missing exactly?
That's an unsubstantiated belief.
Well, your claim that my ore is fake is just as unsubstantiated. And we are here to talk about evidence, aren't we?
Ugh. Looks like our first piece of evidence didn't convince him at all. Seems like he came prepared. What should we do next?
Hard evidence. Something legally binding. We have just the thing. Show him, Traveler.
This document proves that my hairpins are the real deal, doesn't it? This is the Ministry's seal, after all. It shows that the ore inlaid on the pins is indeed smaragdus jadeite.
Our second piece of evidence didn't work either. And this
Probably the last one because of the effect of the
You know, you could be right. Perhaps the hairpins are the real deal after all.
Of course I'm right. All the evidence shown supports my story.
Well, hang on a moment now, because I do recall one final piece of evidence that we haven't revealed yet.
Yes.
Traveler, would you do the honors?
What's this?
Smaragdus jadeite springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains and will bring disaster to any mere mortals who touch it. Sustained contact with smaragdus jadeite over a prolonged period will, in less serious cases, cause a mild malady, while in serious cases, the patient may suffer a dramatic change of personality and fall seriously ill.
Here it is.
Mr. Crossell, were you aware of these peculiar properties of smaragdus jadeite?
I had no idea.
No idea, you say? I'd guessed as much. But for you to have rented out such a dangerous item, I'm afraid that this falls outside the scope of my work, but within that of the Ministry of Civil Affairs. However, I'm sure that the Ministry will be relatively lenient considering that, as you say, you were ignorant of the danger you posed. Don't worry, Mr. Crossell. I will make sure that all the evidence presented here will be handed over to the Ministry.
Oh no.
I trust that you'll give them your full cooperation in their investigations.
What? Wait! I knew.
Oh, so you knew? Oh, dear Mr. Crossell. But if you knew of smaragdus jadeite's dangerous properties beforehand, why would you...
Huh? No, The hairpins aren't actually
inlaid with genuine smaragdus jadeite? Is that what you were about to say? You do understand, Mr. Crossell, that this means that you will have to pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original price in Mora? Mr. Crossell, your answer, please. My client and I are waiting.
He's seriously intimidating right now. It's like she's a different person.
I admit it. I confess. The ore I had inlaid on those hairpins was smaragdus nephrite. But I'm a victim in all of this, too. I invested a great deal of time and money into acquiring that small amount of Smaragdus jadeite, in the hopes of turning it into a piece of jewelry that would fetch a fine price. But after receiving it and carrying it around for a few days, I started to feel extreme discomfort. I couldn't sleep a wink or eat a single bite.
Thank you, Sullivan.
I was in a
Alba,
constant
Justin,
state of
for the
agitation,
share.
too.
Thank you so much.
I went to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get
God
myself
bless you.
checked
Thank
out,
you.
only to discover that this sort of stone cannot be worn as jewelry. But how could I let all that money go to waste? That's why I had another pair of hairpins made from Smaragdus nephrite, which is almost indistinguishable from Smaragdus jadeite. I kept the real Smaragdus jadeite in a specially made box. I daren't touch it again. I was worried that someone would see through it, which is why I only dared to rent them out, not sell them. And then to top it all off, Zhiqiao lost the hairpins after I rented them out to her.
Exactly. If they weren't the real deal, why'd you make her pay so much?
I didn't want to either, but when I purchased that Smaragdus jadeite, some of my business partners found out. I knew they'd be watching closely to see how much I could make off it. If word got out that I sold a pair of fake hairpins, then my days in this line of business would be
your
over.
day's gonna be over.
All right, let's cut the appeals phase right there. I failed to see what bearing any of this has on your transaction with my client. According to the contract, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original price in Mora, and that is final.
10 times?
Crosel looks like he could faint any second.
As for me, according to my contract with Mr. Chow, 20% of that sum will go to me.
20%? That's as much as I spent on that Smaragdus jadeite.
There's no need. It's fine. You don't have to pay me that much, Mora. Even if the Smaragdus jadeite on those hairpins was fake, I still bear responsibility for losing them. Legally or not, I think I owe some compensation for that.
Ms. Zhiqiao, you...
However, Mr. Crossel, since you have no use for that chunk of Smaragdus jadeite, why don't you give it to me instead? I'll consider us even.
What?
What? But all right then. This cursed rock's brought me enough grief as it is.
Miss Yunfei, I'll turn this Smaragdus jadeite over to you. I trust that it will suffice as remuneration?
Well, that's not quite how the rules say this should go, but whatever. It'll do.
Thanks so much for your help this time, Miss Yunfei. When you have the time, I'll be sure to visit and express my thanks more appropriately.
That's how it done.
Oh, come on. No need to
They
stand
didn't
on
follow
ceremony.
the contract.
Now, if I may confirm this again, Mr. Chow,
It's a matter
have
of
you and Mr.
consideration.
Crossel come to an understanding?
Well, yeah.
Well then, that's good. Mr. Crossel, it seems that my client has no further claims against you.
Is that so?
Actually, Mr. Crossel, I could see from the hairpins you produce that you're very skilled in jewelry design. My family, on the other hand, works in the ore business, and we have a fair stock of fine ore. If we could join forces, your jewelry designs and our choice ores, I think we could do some fine business.
Let me think for a moment.
Nice. They have come to an agreement also.
Well, that's
Best
that.
ending.
And we've got the Smaragdus jadeite that Granny wants too. All's well that ends well, eh?
Exactly.
Plot twist.
Usually when someone tells us they've lost something, we end up searching all over the place for it. But this time,
Plot
you
twist.
managed to solve the problem with just a big stack of documents. Even though the solution didn't involve actually finding the hairpins.
The right solution depends on your perspective on
Yep,
the
it's a
problem.
matter of
The objective of my client,
perspective.
Mr. Chow, was to reduce her liability to pay compensation. So, rather than looking high and low for some hairpins, proving that the rented item was nowhere near worth what the vendor had claimed it to be was the more efficient solution. An Adeptus. Speaking of, you took part in that battle, didn't you? In which case, you would have heard what Granny said. Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by humans. The title of Adeptus means precious little to me compared to my job as a legal advisor. In any case, don't you think that the Liyue Harbor of today needs legal consultancy far more than it needs adeptal powers?
Paimon can think of someone who would definitely disagree with your reasoning.
Well, since we got what we came for, it's time to pay Granny a visit. I bet she's been on tenterhooks for a while now.
Yay! So I guess we're about to finish. We are about to finish. Here we go. So we're going to fly again, probably. So we will make it fast. So we are done with our quest by only talking. Collecting evidence. And we're gonna talk at last to Granny, Madame Ping. Here we go. Madame Ping.
Ah, you've returned. How did it go? Were you able to find the Smaragdus Jadeite?
Smaragdus Jadeite?
Good, good. Then we have all the materials we need.
At last.
Well, if we're all set, Granny, I'll get
So
going now.
probably
Got
we're
a ton of
going
clients
to
waiting
unlock
for
a
me
new
back at the
feature.
office.
Yay!
Oh, you. All right then. Go see to your business. Granny should be able to handle the rest.
Once again, thank you so much,
I'm off
Sullivan,
then. Bye.
Alba Jutsen,
Oh, yes,
for sharing
Traveler.
my video. Hopefully
Make sure
that
you don't lose the business card I gave you.
you all enjoy
I've
watching
been looking into
our
the laws
quest.
of other nations as well. If you should ever bump into
Quest
any
with
trouble with the
no,
law, come find me directly.
battle scene.
Regulars get discounts too.
Come now, child. Are you leaving or are you not? If you have no wish to leave, perhaps you'd like
So
to
sad that
help me
we
clean my
cannot,
teapot.
I'm
says
leaving.
yet.
I'm
Or
leaving.
unlock yet, Yanfei.
That child. Goodness knows where she learned to be so rambunctious. Her father was hardly so riotous or fond of talking nonsense back in the day when he stood beside Rex Lapis.
He?
Ah, indeed she is. Liyue has
She,
changed,
it's a she.
and the
No,
Adepti
no,
must
it's not he.
also
It's a
learn
she.
to change. Yanfei might be overly garrulous, but she is
Garrulous.
also the most intimately acquainted with the city among us all. Ah, Liyue is not the same place I once knew. All right, then. Let us speak of this no more. Back on topic. I believe that I still owe you a little gift.
Oh, Paimon's so excited! How is it made?
It is but a single teapot. It shan't take long at all. Just wait here for a moment.
Begins to construct the gift. Okay, here we go. Ooh, it's a floating
There we go.
pot.
This Serenity pot
Serenity.
is all yours
Oh,
now.
wordplay.
Hold it firmly. If you were to drop it, oh goodness, who knows what might happen. Take these blueprints with you as well. You'll need them if you wish to make your teapot a little more lively inside.
So we're gonna going inside of the
Wait
teapot.
a minute, Granny! How exactly are we supposed to use this teapot?
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I've already
Little helper.
arranged for a certain
Within
little
this
helper to
teapot.
await you within this teapot. She will explain everything you need to know about it.
Here we go. We're done with the quest. Yay! Serenity pot unlocked. This miraculous teapot known as the I don't B. Okay, let's press B and then open the Serenity place. Okay, once we place, enter the Serenity pot. Okay. Woo! So this is the realm. So we have realm layout preview. Please select a realm layout. So we can choose floating abode, emerald peak, or cool isle. I'm gonna pick cool isle. Here we go. Yes. So oh no, we're gone. Nice. Here we go, guys. We're going inside the teapot. Serenity pot.
Wow! This
Wow.
teapot seems even bigger inside than Madame Ping's!
Yep.
There's even a great big house in the middle, too!
Really?
Huh.
Where?
But there's just a whole load of nothing around it.
Go dig bar to live in for now, I guess.
Paimon can't do that! Well, you're the one with the sword anyway. You do it! Still, why is it so empty here apart from that
that? Oh, it's a big house. So that's our own house? Really? F2. Single mode or co-op. Okay. So we are level 33. So this is...
Wow! It seems that we have a visitor. It's a huge finch! Excuse me, I am not a finch. I am a teapot spirit, and you may call me...
Serenity.
Hang on a moment. What am I supposed to be called again? Oh, call me. I suppose you may call me Tubby.
Tubby.
So you're the little helper Madam Ping mentioned?
MCG
Madam
Cast,
Ping?
you get to access all
Oh,
of the
you
realms,
must mean Ping.
you pick
Yes,
your first
she
one.
did summon
Oh, I
me
see.
here.
Thank you, thank you.
She told me much about you. You may leave all matters regarding the upkeep of this realm to me.
To me?
Your
Okay.
journey may be far from over, but at least this way you will not want for a comfortable place to sleep each night. Though it is the Adepti who create realms such as this, they generally do not have the time of day to attend to the banal matter of their maintenance. Thus, we teapot spirits were created to help guard their realms and manage their affairs. You may consider me a butler, if you will. Now, allow me to explain this realm to you. Have you any blueprints on you?
Oh.
Specifically, blueprints with beautiful rooms, chairs, and the like. As long as you have a blueprint, you can refashion this realm however you please. Blueprints? Oh, that's right! Granny handed us some when she gave us the teapot, didn't she? Let's take them out and have a look.
Here we go.
Yes, these are the blueprints I'm talking about.
Oh,
Go on.
Open them up.
Open them up. Just commit the image of the objects to memory and prepare the necessary materials. Then simply release the thought from your mind and the object in the blueprint shall appear within this teapot. Wow! Is that all it takes? Then we
Madam
could build a
Ping
whole
said
city
that
inside, couldn't we?
It's gonna be illumination. Or an illusion,
I doubt
probably.
it. A golden-eyed adeptus explained this to me at some point in the past. He said that even though subspace creation is a product of adeptal power,
Oh, there's a
even
limit.
that has its limits. This world is not a true one, after
Yep.
all. It provides merely a moment of brief respite from the mortal realm, not a means of escaping it entirely. A golden-eyed adeptus? Paimon wonders who could that be? I hardly remember myself. What's more, I have never seen that adeptus again since. Well, let's not dwell on that. Have a look around. Best you get accustomed to this realm. If there's anything you would like to ask, just look for me.
Okay, we're done. Okay. We're using the summoning of Serenity Pot. Okay. Open them up. Manage. There's a specific item to create. Oh, so this is the purpose of those wood. Yeah, furnishing use. Okay. This will increase the adeptal energy rank. Depot. Realm Depot. Once in a while, teapot rulings will visit your abode. There is a chance that he will bring some rare treasures with him, probably the blueprints. Okay, so once we are inside, yeah, probably accept special notice. Please ensure that the following terms service. Okay. Oh, so it's kinda seems, and there is a limitation. There's a line in here. Probably we cannot build in here. So currently we have a building and it is called, okay, can we, okay, so we can, probably we can also rotate. Just a moment. So this is our entrance of our house, And I think this is a kinda workshop. So we're gonna rotate a little. Oh no, we can rotate it there. Okay, let's try. Also, we have some main building. So this is our main building. Can we remove the main building? We cannot. Can we rotate? Okay, the building, we can also rotate the main building. Okay. And we have another is the missing components. So we have to collect the missing components. So for a moment, so missing components. So you have plenty of missing components, and I think I encounter some of it in Mondstadt, and the price, the Mora, the price of these items are very expensive or high. So we're going to save for now and then probably exit. So there's a limitation, 200. So we currently have 2, and I think this, okay, let's check for a moment. I think we only have that. Oh, Paimon, we can also drop Paimon, really? Okay, wait. Oh, just a logo, maybe. Wait, we can zoom in. I didn't see Paimon in here. Maybe a spawn for... Ah, we cannot place it on the building. Companion, okay. So our companion can be also placed. So hopefully we can save it and exit. So this is Paimon floating in here. Paimon, hey!
Traveler, you're here! Anything interesting
And
you
also
want to
she's
talk about
talking.
today?
Rock, paper, scissors. About Razor. Oh.
Morning! Are you going out for some tasty food today?
As always, for the tasty food.
Oh, Paimon's ready to go anytime!
Oops. The comments are gone in my live stream. I don't know why. That the comments are gone. Why? There's still a relay in here. Just a moment, guys. I'm gonna adjust. I don't know why the comments in our live stream is gone. I'm sorry, guys. Is there anyone watching? Please comment down if the live can be able to indicate your comments. So they can forge. Okay, we don't need to go to Mondstadt to forge. We can now make we can now forge some items. It's just a one function. It's only forge. Okay, so what's next? Serenity Path. Okay, we already checked in it. Okay. So this is our Serenity Path. Oh, nice. We can claim some items. Nice, nice, nice. So there are some quests also. Replica.
If you ever want to
Empty
trade
replica.
tactics,
Put some items. Generate a replica. Can we able to replicate? Let's try this. Generate a replica based on the current arrangement. Create a replica. Places. Cannot click
cold
on
beer
anything.
after a hard day's work. Nothing like it.
So we have plenty of rewards. Okay, that's nice. We also unlock some Primo Gym. We have precious. Okay, flower, some flower. I'll try to put this some sort of landform. Okay. Landform. Oh, that's quite big. Let's try to put it in here. Okay, still green. It's still green. Okay. How about this one? It's kinda heavy. And how about this one? Oh, okay, that's kinda small. And then I think there is Okay, there's a unlimited that you can always put the same item. So we're gonna save on that for now. So that is our design. Probably we're gonna have to exit and proceed to our second main quest. Teapot talk. Toby, the teapot seems to have something to say to you. Okay. So she have something to say to me. Oh, it's already nighttime. Okay. What's up? I asked you to come here so I can give you a little gift. I do not know if I told you before, but this abode are private spaces created by the Adepti for themselves. Seal their abode away from the rest of the world. Okay. Your comments, guys, are gone. I don't know why. Is there any problem with my YouTube? Is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, as such viewers will be experiencing buffering. I don't think there is a buffering, because I already checked it here. I don't know why your comments, guys, are gone. Oh no, I'm sorry guys, your comments are gone. But you can, okay, I can see it here now, your comments. I'm very sorry that your comments in our live streams are gone though. And then we're done. What are these? Hardened dispatch that you obtained from Toby. It seems to be able to allow your companion to come and go in your realm as they please. After acquiring this item, you can invite companions to reside in your Serenity Pot for the placement screen. A monolithic fragment. We have some table, and I think this is a platform. These are blueprints, and I think these blueprints require ingredients. Okay, profitable food stand. Hopefully that we can build a profitable food stand. Hopefully. Oh no, there's no nourishment. These are landforms. Main building, outdoor. Okay, it's an outdoor. Wait, just a moment. I'm still checking on the blueprint that we just unlocked. Is it a landscape? Companion. Oh, we can put some companion in here. Okay, I see. Let's try to put amber. We can put amber in here. Oh, nice. Yep. Let's try. Okay, only one companion is invited. Okay. So what? Okay. Okay, let's just save it up. So we can only invite one, which is Amber. We can also talk to Amber, probably. I don't know why your comments, guys, are gone in our live stream. Please comment down po, so that I will notify. It will be notified me. I don't know why, guys. I'm very sorry that your comments are gone.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
So I guess we're gonna have to exit our teapot. Yeah, and we already claim it. Nice. Enter the mansion. Okay. Some blueprints. Process a dye. Fabric. We're gonna grind that later on. But for now, we will proceed back to our main quest. If we check our map. Can we teleport? Oh, so this is our map. Cool Isle. Nice. Mondstadt. Okay, this is our Mondstadt. Liyue. Sumiru. The city of Sumiru. We don't have any waypoint yet. Serenity. I'll try to zoom out if...
It's hard to remain on dry land for so long.
In here. Nope.
Can never quite seem to get my land legs back.
So this is our place to return to. Okay. So I guess, guys, confirm. There's a reward also. Trust rank confirm. Talk to Amber?
Oh, hey there. It's so good to... I like it a lot. I'm not too fussy about where I stay. After all, as an outrider, I have to be able to adapt to all kinds of surroundings. If I had to, I could even sleep on a tree branch.
Whoa.
Anyway, don't...
So able to talk to her. So probably we're done with that. And I guess we just unlock another exploding population. Unable to initiate quest in a co-op. Oh, so this is a co-op. So probably guys, we're gonna exit.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
In our map probably. We're going to exit. So we can zoom out. So this is the zoom out. And we're going back to Mondstadt. Just a moment guys. Here we are. Just a moment, I'll be right back. You have left the current street and return to your home world.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Okay, we're back. And let's proceed to our second mission probably. Okay, we just unlocked the justice. Ah no. So there are still enabled unless we complete Dark Knight Heroes been circulating around Mondstadt. Okay, let's see. What's this kind of mission? We're going to check it out. Here we go. Sorry guys about the comments. I don't know why that all your comments are gone. But please comment down below. Comment down. I'll check on it. If we can be able to comment again.
Come in, take a seat.
I'll try to comment in our Facebook page. I don't know why the comment section in my left side of the screen are gone. Charles, I'll talk to Charles.
So, you've got a taste for adventure too, huh? I must say, the patrons have been in a bit of a buzz lately. Though the topic on everyone's lips is more of an urban legend than actual news. Even minding my own business, I still end up hearing all about it.
Uh-oh. It's not one of those scary urban legends, is it? If so, Paimon needs to take a deep breath first.
It's not a particularly scary story, no. At least, not for most people. It's the tale of the Dark Knight Hero.
There's no notification in the comment section. I'm very sorry guys, I've tried.
Huh? Did the bartender just say something?
You weren't even listening. Anyway, the Dark Knight Hero. It is said that he appears in the middle of the night to fight evil and uphold justice.
Probably that's the look.
But to be honest, I don't have much interest in such rumors. Unless, of course, he can help take care of the more belligerent patrons after they've had a few too many. I would happily take that as proof of his existence. I'm told that there have been a handful of sightings, but in the depths of night, no one can get a good look at him. Perhaps that's why he only appears at night. Nevertheless, the sightings confirm that the Dark Knight hero is more than just a groundless rumor.
Yep.
Anyway, that's more or less everything I know. If you want to know more, ask around in the plaza. I need to serve some customers.
Dark Knight hero. Seems like your standard cookie-cutter urban legend. But just a little darker. Wonder who it could be. Once you're ready, let's head out to the plaza.
Okay, we're done. Dark Knight Heroes Alibi. And that is probably the Master D look, probably. Oh, nice. We have 2 chapters. Margaret is busy completing quest come to find. I don't know. What's that? I think we can buy. Some items, yeah. Let's revive, restore HP, increase damage, 16%. Oh, nice. Let's purchase this too. Okay, here we go. We're done. And probably we're going outside. Tavern. Leave the tavern. And there's no quest indication. Okay, that's the problem. We just unlocked 2 quests, right? There's no main quest, only side quest. And the side quest we cannot able to proceed. I don't know why. But this one, we can proceed to this one. Yun pa yung we're looking for. Purchase copy of Liyue volume of Teyvat traveling. Okay. So I guess we're gonna proceed on this one. We're going back to Liyue Harbor. Here we go. Liyue Harbor. And we're going to talk to some. I think that is our target. Can climb it in here. Just to make
One Win Bookhouse. Guess this is where we go to buy books in Liyue. Should we ask here if they have a copy of the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide?
Feel free to look around. There's no obligation to buy.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide. Do you have it in stock?
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time ago. It just wasn't selling.
Huh? But the Mondstadt volume was so interesting. Bummer.
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide. It barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy it made complaints afterward.
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume was a good read, even just as an adventurer's diary.
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock. If you must read it, try your luck at Chang the Ninth's place.
Who's Chang?
A book collector who lives in Qingce village. He's a complete grouch, but he will behave himself if the conversation is about books. He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor, and I still send him the odd out-of-print book.
Did somebody say out-of-print books?
A new character. I usually unlock him or her.
Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is also in his collection? Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Sing Cho, a humble literature enthusiast who happened. Since you and I are both in search of lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Qingce and pay... My pleasure, fellow book lover.
It's he. Kind of voice. Book Swordsman. Another chapter unlocked again.
So, are you buying or not?
I guess I have to collect some of the books in here. I think they're good to go. Of course, I'm gonna check on this side quest later on. Let's talk to One Bin Book House. Nope, it's a notice. Sorry about that. Game found. Yakshas. History text. Okay.
Auto reconfiguration is an essential function.
Requirement for locomotion.
So, are you buying or not?
Oh no, that's quiet fire. So it's gonna be here. Justice for book's sake. There we go. I think I'm gonna end it after this quest, guys. It's almost 1 hour. 30 minutes. Where is our target? Go to Queen's Village and visit Chandler Knight. There's a box in here. Of course, we're gonna collect that and read that later on. Rani Rosen.
I wonder if you'd like it.
I don't know where we can find Chandler. Probably on the top. I think she's on the top. On the top of this building. Yep, there she is.
The heavens are smiting me. Uh-huh. And what do you want? Come on, spit it out.
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around, and we want to borrow the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide.
Huh. Don't get me started on the topic of my books. After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business started going south. Then the Fatui started working to sabotage me. To pay off my debts, I had no choice but to pawn off my beloved book collection. Wrong. That was my life's work. I devoted my entire life to curating, collecting, caring for them. And now they're gone. Gone, I tell you. It's useless ranting and raving at you like this. All I can do is try to save enough Mora to buy them back. Unless you have other business here, I'm done talking to you. Goodbye. Off you go.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Legend of the Shattered Halberd? There's a title.
What? But we don't?
That work was an epic-defining masterpiece. Grant, but over time it was the work that came to define the genre of martial arts novels and sparked barely any copies of the first.
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released. A shame, given what it allegedly added to the original story.
Yes, that's right. How did I forget? The original edition 6...
You mean you still...
Yes, it is...
Hey, Chang! You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I need an answer. Will you sell the core lapis, or... I'm sure you don't need me to remind you that if you met...
But you know I can't afford to give a...
That's your business.
Whoa there, friend. Come on.
Just who do you think you...
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this gentleman in his...
Guhua clan? Did you hear? Oh, there was me thinking the last...
Justice is blind to our background.
Get a load of this guy. And you, Chang? You...
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier...
Oh, what does it matter now? I can't expect anybody to care about me anymore.
3 long years I have waited for this day. Words cannot
All right, give it a rest. Just bring it back when you're finished. Sorry, but...
Hey, where are you going?
Go to
Now I can get back everything I lost.
He's already in the Kingsey Village. Kingsey Village. Of course, we're gonna have to teleport back. It will be much easier for us to finish this quest quickly. I think there is a battle with this quest. I played with this quest 3 years ago.
So, you like reading, huh, Mr. 5-second hero?
Oh, amazing! I never saw that coming.
Hello? Xingqiu? Anybody in there?
No wonder this book is so highly sought after.
How can they bully poor old Cheng the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt cheap? It's daylight robbery, pure and simple.
Don't forget me. I'm in too.
Oh, so now you can hear what we're saying.
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Cheng the Ninth ended up having to pawn it. And I meant every word I said to Cheng the Ninth. I will be custodian of this book. And I will also help find a way to buy... Of course I do. An initial plan anyway. I still need to work out the details. Give me a second to reflect. It shan't take but a moment.
You're still here? What is this, a game? I gotta hand it to the Goofball Clan. With your lack of numbers and talent, Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Goofball Clan?
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree...
Quit quoting proverbs.
Please leave this place. I will not tell...
It's cute that you want, but you picked the wrong time.
I may be young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to conflict.
Oh, great speech.
Here we go, we're gonna fight. Let's go!
There you are, eavesdropper.
Let
me amuse myself a little. Go, Baron Buddy!
Dodge this!
No escape!
Freeze!
At the fried pan, into the fire! You're toast!
Dodge this!
Blink! Time to act.
It's a water attack.
Let me amuse myself. Oh, now you've got me worked up.
Freeze!
Activate his there we go. We're done. We managed to defeat
I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision. You won this round, but you better watch your back. This isn't over.
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson? Yes, though I try to avoid using it. I dislike the unfair advantage, though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory. It is no easy task.
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking to cause more trouble before...
I'll see to it that no harm comes to those who show me kindness. It's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute. But the confident demeanor of their errand boy suggests there is substance to his work. There must be a deeper level of collusion at work here.
Collusion.
He mentioned Gentry Maotai. I know this name. He has a stately residence in Liyue Harbor. Maybe
That idea works.
Me? I have other things to look into.
You really have stuff to do?
Wow. So that's how that turned...
Ugh, this guy is so annoying! Fine. From now on...
You go first. No need to wait for me. One more page and I'll go and stretch my leg.
Here we go. Of course, we're going to proceed our quest. But I'm gonna eat some delicious Mondstadt hash brown first. And then let's check the map and going back to Liyue Harbor. And there are 2 missions on this one. Sige Sunset. Probably this is the one we are after. We're going after. quite okay too. Here we go.
Who goes there? Really? He didn't mention anything about a meeting. The Master's dealing with some urgent business today. All prior appointments have been canceled.
Urgent business? What is it?
The Master's been working on a major business deal recently. He left early this morning to meet with a VIP client.
So, where is he now?
I'm sorry. The Master has stressed that we must not disclose that information to just anyone. No, I mean, yes. Yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please, believe me. I'm sorry. Master's currently in business negotiations at Shinya Kiosk. I beg for your mercy, please. My master will show me no leniency if he finds out.
Well, my master has much more important things to do than talking to rude guards like you. Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be the last thing on our minds when my master's busy negotiating a big business deal with your boss.
Thank you. May your business forever be blessed by the Lord of Geo.
Nice work! Paimon never knew you were such a tough negotiator. Is that so? Now Paimon knows not to let your wily ways get the better of her in the future. Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must be one of the Fatui. In that case, let's get ourselves over to the Shinue Kiosk.
Shinue Kiosk.
Seems business is booming at the But either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
Right there. We managed to go there quickly.
And with that, the fate of the Royal Brotherhood was sealed.
I understand. I do. Please do not worry. You have my word that the order will be completed as promised.
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic in his appraisal. Is somebody being uncooperative?
We just ran into a minor procurement problem, is all. We haven't managed to purchase the core lapis yet. But it's nothing for you to worry about. If Chang the Ninth won't sell, I can buy from someone else.
That would be most ideal. I remind you again that the Fatui care only about the result. We are willing to lend a certain degree of support to this transaction. But if it is not completed in time, you may suddenly find our goodwill comes at a price you cannot afford.
I understand. I am indebted to you for your protection.
We shall see when the...
Darn that old man
So, Mr. Gentry Moutsai is colluding with the Fatui. Who knows if Guwa Geek has made any progress? Should we go tell him?
There we go. I think that is... that's the different one, I think. Yep, that's the different mission. Of course. Expensive baggage.
Senua Kiosk. Place to go for classic Senua dishes.
It's basically creating the thing. See, so I have to check Protect the Sige sunset. So it's gonna give you a different quest.
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait a moment. Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail later on.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on? And how, pray tell, may I be of service?
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of Sunset Vermilionite?
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's contest as well.
As well? Do you mean...
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some Sunset Vermilionite, but only one piece. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction, and a lot of interested parties have already come to us inquiring about the price. At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this case,
What?
I'm guessing the
500
final
million
transaction
mora?
price may be in excess of
Ang mahal
500
naman.
million mora.
500 million?!
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated, and it's just not worth it.
But without any Sunset Vermilionite...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Who?
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away.
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some Sunset Vermilionite. After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location was lost to time. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly certain that it is situated in the Lisha area.
Lisha area, okay.
That's great! But is it really okay for us to just go and take his treasure? Wouldn't it be a little, disrespectful? With him being an Adeptus?
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him.
Open-minded? I have not heard of Sea Gazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you read that?
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go.
Let's go.
There's something about this young lady that Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms. Plus, it's likely to be crawling with monsters.
Okay, we will be...
Sure. So it's gonna be on the mountain. On the mountain, that's it of our mountain. I think this is...
Let's see. Xingqiu said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
Oh no. Change the time?
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over
Oops. 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 Oh.
Got to hit.
Okay, so Geo, we need Geo. Pyro, and Geo. Geo.
There's still a long road ahead.
I think we're good. Let's see. Here we go.
What? Weren't we at a waterfall just now? How did we suddenly end up here? Oh, so many clouds. It feels like we're high up in the sky.
I believe this is the abode of that Adeptus. With any luck, the sunset vermilionite we're looking for should be in here.
Really? Let Paimon see. Huh? Isn't that the Sealy from before? Look, it's gone and snuck beneath the clouds. And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem complete.
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an adept. If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining the...
All right, then let's do it.
I sense the presence of monsters in...
So I guess after this, we're gonna end our stream, guys. Because there is a problem with our chat box also. Can we check the map? Nope, we cannot check the map. So how can we be able to go there? Is there any some sort of mechanism? We do have to walk in here. Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna fall.
Unleash!
Also, this is our new character. I didn't notice that.
Nice and spicy.
Cool it!
Boba, get them!
Freeze! Terra Smash!
Probably there's a spawn of enemy. Of course, we're going to fly in here. Oh, ancient core array.
Nice and spicy.
Cool it!
Boba, get them!
Terra Smash! Dodge this!
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
At the fry pan, into the fire!
ordinance divine! Obey! Unleash! The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
Goba, get them!
Manifest!
Terra Smash!
Cool it! Unleash!
I'm the frying pan!
Freeze!
Very nice. Nice.
Whoa! We're gonna fall!
Or not. Maybe we'll fly it. Down below.
Is everyone okay? Look! The Celia's disappeared beneath the clouds again!
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
This moment will be frozen in time. Yeah! Terra Smash! Dodge this!
Terra Smash.
Cryo Incarnate!
Quick!
Nice and spicy!
Unleash!
Power that ended high shot!
Terra Smash! Freeze! Don't get frostbite! Dodge this!
Obey! Manifest!
Goba, get them!
Cool it!
Obey! By ordinance divine!
Dodge this!
Eat this! Nice and spicy!
Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
Here we go. Almost
Unleash!
there. Here we go. Last. Oh no. It's been awakened, guys.
We're gonna fall! This time, we're really gonna fall! Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently. Hey! That Sealy's on the move again! Let's catch up with it! Huh. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
hidden door in here. I think there's none. Yeah, I'm driving here.
Terra Smash! Dot. Freeze!
Manifest! Nice and spicy!
Cool it!
Eyes on me! Boba, get them!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Cryo Incarnate!
Terra Smash! To dust! Dodge this!
Obey! Unleash!
Cool it!
Stay there. Still.
Terra Smash! Dodge this! Cool it!
Obey!
Freeze!
Nice and spicy. You're toast.
Oh, so sorry. Terra Smash!
Out of the frying pan.
Cool it!
Unleash! Manifest!
Dodge this!
Boba, get them.
Obey!
Cool it!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Dodge this! Time to fight!
Unleash! Manifest! To ashes!
Don't get frostbite!
Do your master's bidding!
Nice and spicy.
Cool it!
Unleash!
Dodge this!
Obey!
Terra Smash! Cool it!
Unleash!
We're done. Gonna be a boss fight? Oh, I thought.
Look, over there. Could that be the sunset vermilionite?
once we're done here, we're gonna end our stream, guys. I think we need to rest. It's almost 9 p.m. in here.
Is this the sunset vermilionite? It's so huge! That's true, but then again, why isn't it floating?
Plaustrite doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Plaustrite reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Wow, Shenhe, you seem to know everything about this.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story. I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
Hold on a sec. Paimon just realized something. If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, we'll be dragged up into the sky too! But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it? This rock must weigh well over 1,000 pounds.
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Are you sure? Be careful.
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a Plaustrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged. My safety.
That's right! Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything, but if something this heavy lands on you, you're gonna get yourself hurt, no matter who you are. You gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects. It's just common sense.
Is it now? Well then, thank you. I'll go on ahead with the Plaustrite. Let's meet at the building site later.
How is Shenhe able to carry that huge rock all by herself? Adepti super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site.
So I guess I'm gonna end it right here, guys. So thank you so much, guys, for watching my live stream. I think I need to rest for now, but I'll see you on the next live stream, probably tomorrow night.
Rain is a precious source of drinking water. There's no need for it now, though.
Once again, thank you so much, guys, and have a great day, everyone. So good night, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe in our Facebook page, YouTube channel, and Twitch. And I guess I'm gonna end it right here, guys. So thank you so much. Thank you. At dyan iyan. Sige, sige, laro tayo, Pia. So once again, thank you so much, guys, and see you next live stream. Bye bye.